Broke everything.
Shit.
Do we ever have a calm start?
No, not with us. It's always chaos. And I'm the one that's tipsy as fuck, bordering on
Yeah,
drunk.
I have. Well, I don't even have my fucking vape because my friend is a thief. It's okay. I'm seeing him soon anyway. Oh, actually, no, I can't make a phone call. What am I talking about? Are you hitting your fucking vape? What did I just say? You know what I do have? You know what I do have?
No fucking patience right now. I can tell you that. None of that going on.
Tell them why we're here. I gotta grab a blunt wrap.
Okay. Well, we're late because someone had to take a nappy nap and overslept. But
Oh, the blunt wrap is in my car. Keep talking to them.
oh my god. Okay. So we're here to talk about part two, and this might be the last one. We didn't make this a series; it just we ran out of time. On experiencing Hekate and how we work with her, our feelings with her, not the run of the mill shit that everybody else talks about. At least not all of it. Um, and then I think we'll probably get a little bit more personal in this video because let me tell you, I'm a little bit loosey goosey because I didn't realize I didn't eat since 10:30, and then I took a shot of tequila because of a working I'm doing, and let me tell you, the chili I ate after is not helping. It doesn't help that I'm drinking a limerita, so it is what it is. So
I'm just saying, my neighbor hasn't heard that noise since I came inside.
I mean, it was potent stuff. That insanity oil was no joke.
That insanity oil makes me want to go insane.
I mean, you did just knock all your shit off.
Did you tell the folks why we're here?
I sure did. And I told them that we were probably going to get a little bit more personal this evening with our practice and how we work with her, feel her, experience her. And it will not be or should not be anything stereotypical of the other 10 million fucking plus people on here talking about they work with Hekate when they have not a fucking clue what they're talking about.
That is it. I love it. So I guess we're going to be getting personal. So, okay. And with that being said.
And we should have a Rowan in here somewhere, but he has not reared his little head yet.
Oh, I think I see him. I think I see him watching. I could be wrong.
Well, he hasn't said hello, and I'm slightly offended.
Well, I'm insulted. You're offended? You're offended? I'm insulted.
And you didn't tell me that my makeup no longer looks amazing.
Okay,
Somebody got beauty sleep. I'm over here looking like a crusty crab. Okay?
Yo, I want a crusty crab.
I bet you do.
So, like, a lot of people want a crusty crab.
Do they?
They do. I do. If I want a crusty crab, I know I'm not the only one.
Are we talking about crab? Like the dish, the food dish?
No, like a crusty crab, like the Krabby Patty.
Bitch, I don't want no Krabby Patty.
I want a Krabby Patty. Okay. So, how's that vape? How's that vape? Is it nice? Is it good? Does it go down the throat all nice and smooth?
Oh man, look, I have a backup and a backup and a backup.
Oh my god, I'm taking away all your stuff right now.
No, that's not nice.
Calling Alan, I'm telling him to take everything away. I need my lighter.
Okay. We're so prepared. It's nothing but chaos with us. Nothing but chaos. Right up our alley. Never a dull moment. Excuse me. So, anyway, tonight, I think, as far as I can, because we were supposed to watch the last video because we talked about so much stuff, we didn't really remember where we left off. So, I watched a little bit of the end of the last one, and I already forgot what I watched.
What?
Take it away. I have talked and talked and talked, and now I can't talk no more.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. So, yeah. So, okay. I guess we'll just get right into the nitty gritty, right?
Do it.
When you call on Hekate, what's that like for you?
For me?
Mm.
Ooh.
Or how do you? First, I guess I'll go into like what is your preferred method on calling on Hekate? I'm calling on Mama.
Hmm. Okay, so more specific. In spell work or in meditation or in ritual?
Whichever one you want to talk about.
So
I didn't have a lighter, so I have matches.
I love matches. I love the way they smell.
I love matches.
Well,
Okay. Do ya?
careful with me tonight. We got loose lips tonight. Um, in meditation is just a form that I use the most, or I did until very recently. Um, and in meditation, it's visualization. It's me putting myself in front of her visually in my mind and talking to her like my grandmother that I love and miss so much. But not my grandmother because she is not my grandmother, obviously, but I talk to her in the same manner as well as I would have my grandmother. Very respectful, but very open and honest. And I don't do like an opening, yada yada. It's more like, hey girl, what's up? You know, like it's meditation. We're relaxed. We're trying to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll do it in categories. So easiest to the hardest. In spell work, I do the it looks good, leave it be.
Thank you.
Um, and spell work, I do. You know how some people do the drawing of the moon, drawing down of the moon,
Yeah.
falling of the quarters,
Hmm.
the watchtowers, and all that. I basically do the. What did we talk about? The invocation and the what was it?
The invocation and the summoning.
The summoning. I
Yeah.
do the summoning for spell work and in ritual, but they're a little bit different because spell work can be just about anything. You can do a small spell like like a peace be with me spell, you know, to kind of relax your nerves, calm you down. So it's like a little bit more intense than meditation. However, in ritual, it's more like I need you here with me. I need the embodiment of you. I need the
Right.
spirit of you. I need all of you with me to lend me strength and guidance to get me through what I'm doing. Because a lot of our spell work is very ritual.
I'm gonna go into that. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Take it away, babe. Take it away.
I didn't mean now.
Oh, well, come on. You brought it up.
All right. So I'm the same way with you, where it's like, okay, depending on what I'm doing is depending on how I'm gonna call to Mama, right? So, like, okay, I'll add an extra category which I'll title mundane,
Hmm.
okay, because I feel like everybody should commune with their deities even in mundane senses. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So if I'm mundane speaking to her, mm-hmm,
Are you choking and coughing the whole time?
mm-hmm, yeah,
Mhm.
mm, okay. I'll speak to her as if she's right in front of me. You know what I mean? I'll just say, I'll just go right into talking because if I've learned anything, it's that the gods are always there, even when you think they're not. Even when you think, oh, they got something better going on, they can be in many places at many locations at different times, and it's a very complex thing. Where like, I don't know, it's just a very complex thing. I'm not even going to go into it. So, but they're always there. They're always listening, right? They're always watching and guiding. So when it comes to like just mundane speaking to her, I'll go into just like communicating with her as if she's already in front of me, like you or someone else. So um, during meditation, I never find myself calling to her. More just she appears when she needs to. because a lot of the times for meditations for me, even if I'm just going to just have a normal meditation without any real intentions of just other than like just clearing my mind, like centering my energy and grounding myself and everything, so she might take it to some other level. You know what I mean? She might do something that I wasn't expecting. So there's that. When it comes to spell work, I'm more depending on the spell work, right? I'm more, if it's a very simple thing, I'll do invocation and kind of call her through, like, and channel her powers through me.
Hmm.
That I'll say I usually feel a very powerful kind of like electric energy run through me, and it even seems very like like in the mid like a void dark energy, and I don't mean that in a negative or harmful way. I mean that in
Yes.
like a void, like in the darkness, the cosmic, the caves. Mm,
It's like zero gravity, but in darkness. Like
exactly.
you're kind of suspended in the motion
Hmm.
of what's going on around you.
Hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll feel that take over me. And then and again, if it's a bigger spell work, usually it's more real ritualistic. Um, and that is where I will probably do. I'll do some type of summoning, some type of like prayer almost, where I'll say Hekate of the three ways, Hekate of the three folds, you know, queen of ghosts and leader of witches, something like that, and where I'll have her come down and witness this night, come down and be with me during this witch's rite, whatever the case. Sometimes I'll call out her epithets. I think is how you say it, right? What?
Epithets. Ep-
Say it again.
Ep- epithets.
Epithets. So you'll
What we're going
see, I'll incorporate that and I'll call them out. So if I'm working with trying to, bring a storm, or if I'm working with a curse, or, something where I want Hecate's wrathful, vengeful, angry side, I'll call to Brimo. If I'm looking for, decision making, maybe I'll call to Taradia, just different epithets to call on her that, you could shout. And when you do, you'll feel your whole body like tingle and hit a different frequency of energy. Hmm.
Do you ever, because, and you're, again, the better person, because I don't know the names, but her hounds, do you ever, because okay, never mind. I can answer this. I can only speak for me because we just talked about this the other day. I always see her hounds as sight hounds.
Hmm.
So the hunting variety, but they rely on sight instead of smell or sound. So if I'm seeking, if we're doing our work to find someone, as we talked about, we do a lot of good, we do help in that aspect. Um, the comment, can you see the
Yeah,
comments?
I can. Yeah,
Okay.
I can.
Um, then I will call upon them to go forth and find and lead me to,
Hmm.
as well as her torch to light the way for all of us to get there together.
I'll call when it comes to her hounds. A lot of the time, if I'm going after people,
Yes.
I'll send her hounds. There was one time I like if I need someone in a vulnerable state, or someone who, like, okay, for example, like, like if you're in a fight, right, it's easier when someone is staying on the ground. You know what I mean? You have that advantage over them. Sometimes if I need that extra leg up, I'll call the Hecate's hounds to, like, attack them, go after their ankles, whatever, keep them on the ground, keep them like submitted. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, I'll call a lot to also her familiars, in the sense of whether it's animals of, like spirits of animals, spirits of the dead, demons, angels, because Hecate is also the leader and queen of all angels and demons, and she's known as a lot of things throughout. So if a lot of times, if I'm not just calling on Hecate, I'll call on Hecate and her familiars, Hecate and her spirits, Hecate and her hounds. If I'm doing some type of psychic work, maybe I'll call on like Hecate's cats. If I'm doing some type of protection, Hecate's dragons.
Nice.
A lot of depending on what I'm doing, depends on who I call, how many I call. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's always definitely either Hecate or more. But
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
no,
I
you're good.
She has the largest collection of epithets under her.
200, I think.
Yeah, I think she has the largest of all of them
Yeah.
because she encompassed all of them.
So
She
much.
used all of them. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let the cat in. Hold on. Continue.
Yeah, so there is if you can find it online, you can find in books, lots of places where you can find Hecate's epithets, where you can call on her a specific form of her, a specific side of her. Like how there's different sides to all of us. There's angry Kevin, there's happy Kevin, joyful Kevin, sleepy Kevin, hi Kevin. There's a lot of different Kevins where there's a lot of different versions of Hecate that you can call on her, lots of different faces of Hecate, even some being known as like the three faces. I think there's a
Mhm.
epithet for that. If you're looking for extra added strength in what you're doing. So yeah, you can find that all online. Um, yeah, like again, working with Brimo Hecate is angry Hecate.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, that was her epithets right there. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk. Okay, we kind of touched on the ritual part, but we didn't really touch on it very much.
Hmm.
In ritual, you do the summoning and the invoking and stuff. Do you feel her presence there?
Oh my God. So I am blessed. I don't know if this is just personal or not, but I'm blessed where one of my gifts, as I call them, one of the first ones I've ever had, actually the first one, was clairsentience, where I could feel energy very easily. So anytime I call on both of my gods, I feel them very strongly. Um, Hecate, again, she'll come in with this, depending on what we're doing, but she'll come in with this strong, dark energy, and she will take control of the ritual. If she feels something is lacking, or something could use more of, or something doesn't need this, she'll tell me straight up.
Mm-hmm.
I've witnessed, I've been here, I've heard her voice. Homegirl will take any flame and make it three times the size,
Mm-hmm.
or any fire and make it three times the size. She will take over your altar completely. She is a very engaging deity. You know what I mean? And in my experience, will easily let you know when she's there, or what she's feeling, and what her say is.
You remember that thing that happened the other night, a couple weeks ago, with your altar?
Uh huh.
Happened to be last night.
Do you have a mark?
Um, I'll show you later.
Ow, that's stone.
No, it wasn't that. I've
Okay.
got my Dominator candle
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that later. Oh my God.
Oh,
So Hecate is another thing. I mean, just us experiencing. She loves fire.
oh my
She
God.
will take fire to all types of lengths.
Even when you've even when you've done everything possible to make sure that there is no way anything could happen or should happen. Yeah, it
She
happened.
makes it. She makes it happen.
Yeah.
She will make it happen out of nothing. That's what people don't realize. There
No,
could be no fire, but she will create fire.
which
I mean,
can go
huh?
ahead. Go ahead.
No, what did you say?
Like she never takes it to an extreme of like you're in danger or it gets out of like it flares, does its damage, and then it's like out before you even know it.
Yeah, and that's the yeah, that's the thank the gods aspect where it's like when she controls it, she does control it. Like she's
Yeah,
not gonna put us in danger.
right.
You know what I mean? She will not let that happen.
But she will make herself known. Even okay, so I know for him and me, our altars are different. They're very similar, but they're very different. So Hecate is on my altar, the working altar that I have all the time. She always has been and always will be. So when I have any working going on in front of her, it's subject to what she wants to do with it. It is all up to her, even though it might not be somebody I've called upon. It might not be anybody. I haven't even asked her to do anything. It is her domain. That altar is her domain. So if she
Absolutely.
if she feels sees fit to do something without permission, that is a given. Like she has that right.
See, absolutely. As being the gods that, like there's different levels, I feel like, when it comes to devotions in your spiritual practice, from angels, demons, other entities, spirits, and gods. Gods have the highest ranking. You know what I mean? In my book, where for me, like for a lot of the times when spirit or certain entities would maybe need to ask what's going on, or like ask to do set A, B, and C, the gods don't have to ask me for shit. The gods tell me, or they do it on their own.
Yep.
I don't, you know what I mean? That's where it's like we have that working relationship, but that doesn't mean that they need to ask me, or like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, yeah, because I think our relationships, they're different, but they're similar in some aspects because like you have given your gods the same free reign as I have. Like if I'm missing something, you do what you need to do or tell me what to do. We're not the type of people. I'm speaking for you. I'm sorry. Is that okay?
Yes, you can please speak for me. I give you the permissions to speak for me.
Okay. We do not require, or they do not require us to go and ask them for anything. They do. We have given them free permission as devotees to step in
Do what
when
thou will,
yeah.
as ye
It,
see fit.
right, exactly. Exactly. See, I can't word tonight because my face is hot and my ears are burning.
Because my face is hot. First of all, yes, it is.
It's hot.
You didn't
Oh,
get the chip. Yeah.
eh, mm. Oh, whatever. Anyway,
So, what was I gonna say?
where's my
Oh, and I mean, I'm the same way when it comes to my working altar. The only difference is it's not a solo Hecate altar. It's Hecate's influence blended with Hearn's influence. So at times where it's only Hecate saying something, it could be at times only Hearn is saying something. But that's just me because I work with another deity other than Hecate.
Can we talk about that or my version of that?
Yes, we can. But can I talk about one thing real quick? I'm gonna
Yes.
need these pages. I'm gonna need these pages.
Well, I
These
need to
pages.
understand what the pages mean, what she means by these pages.
What?
Like, oh, I found it.
Looking for?
We love you, Crescent. Relax a little. Oh, no,
Nah.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know how to do that. Just leave me alone. Um, so it says, I generally don't work with Hecate. What?
I want these pages. Read it. I
Well,
generally don't work with Hecate.
I've saved pages of her epithets. I, what pages? Where are they coming from? What's going on? I
She
want to know.
saves pages of like her episodes.
Oh, okay, okay. Well,
And I want these pages because I have a book that has a little list of their Google dude. That has a little, yeah, I know there's over 200. That has a little list of them, but
yeah.
I have to put that. That's another thing I have to do in the grimoire. Oh my god, my grimoire is never ending, is it?
No, that's why I got the big one. Should have got the big one.
Should have gotten a big one. I don't know why I didn't. What is
I
happening?
mean, 600 pages, like 200 of those are just to her. Um,
I hear my cat meowing. Hold on.
okay. Well, can I talk about the thing I want to talk about then?
Yes, hold on. Yes,
I don't know what he said.
yes.
Okay, sorry. um, so Okay, he has a masculine and a feminine deity.
Oh, sorry, bud.
So
Sorry, bud.
what happened?
I accidentally almost closed the door on his tail.
Oh, Sunday?
He's got such a damn long tail.
Yeah, well, he's a big old cat.
Yeah.
So, okay. And we might have talked about this in another video briefly. I know we've talked about it amongst ourselves a million freaking times. But like, so where you have the feminine and masculine in your life and your practice, I only have the one. I have Hekate.
I mean, she's kind of again balanced herself.
Well, that's exactly what. Get out of my
Oh,
head tonight. I'm
okay.
too open because I've been drinking.
Exactly. Yeah, I just got rated.
Yeah, you did. And I don't like that.
Well, get used to it. This is how I feel every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Well, tonight's not your night, bro. Um, well, I guess it is because you already did it. But um, she is very masculine to me, and I see her not. I don't see myself as her, but I see her as someone I relate to. Unfortunately, but fortunately, because I can encompass a lot of masculine energy myself. I'm a very do it myself person. I don't take shit from anybody. I run my household. I run my job. I don't mean that in a bad way. I was a manager for so long. I still kind of manage sometimes. And that's how I'm looked at work when things go wrong and one person doesn't have the answer. I generally do. Anyway, but that to me, so I think that's why I've never really needed a male deity because I can connect with the masculine that she brings to the table, and it's enough for me as a person because I also have masculine features, even though I'm not even really 5 feet. So that's a whole nother thing. Stop with your face.
You're not
Okay.
even 4'11".
I am 4'11".
Are you?
That's as far as it goes, 4'11".
Yeah.
Whatever. I have a big personality.
You have that big. You got that big energy. You got big dick energy.
I do. I get told that all the time. I also get told like, "Wow, you're a lot shorter than person than you look on camera." I don't know how. I don't know how. I barely reach the counter.
I would think I was having a thought the other day. I was like, I can't wait to like first see April and then see how tiny this bitch really is and be like, look at you, you're so cute. Like like,
And then I'm gonna smack you.
and then we're gonna tussle. I already know. I already know. I already know.
I'm gonna be biting and throwing punches all at the same time.
Okay, just not the family jewels, please.
It's not my family, bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna wear a cup to your house.
I'll be respectful.
I told you if that spot's free, then boom, 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 boom,
I don't think so. Not this
boom,
face.
boom. No,
Not this.
not your face.
Not this face.
Not your face. Now you're telling everybody I'm gonna hit your face.
I didn't say nothing. You're
Tell
like,
them
well,
I'm not gonna hit your face.
he's not gonna hit my face. He
Thank
wouldn't. He would never make it there.
Okay, it's literally below me, but
Anyway, yes,
anyway,
that's why I have big hair.
that's exactly why. So, I don't even know where. Oh yeah. It's because for me, with my relationship with my deities, it's a very yin and yang thing. It's a very balanced thing, and it's in my mind. No wonder that like Hecate and Hearn fit and work well together because they and very in their respectable ways they are very similar and very different. You know what I mean? But they're
Hmm.
very similar. They're both tied to the oak tree. They have connections with the woods and the forest and the woodland spirits. They both are darker deities, if you will. They both are very powerful deities. They are both deities that rule over death and spirits and magic. Um, they both have, in my mind, their stories are completely different, but they both have such fascination within their stories. But I guess you could say that about any deity.
Yeah.
Um, so and they both have connections to stags, snakes. A lot of their symbolism is very similar. the way we work together, it's very similar. To me, it's like Hearn is the male version of Hecate, and Hecate is the female version of Hearn. You know what I mean? And they're both, and again, one thing that I love about working with them is they are both specifically like unique in working together and working solo. They are both very independent, strong, and powerful, where they can do both no problem, and it
Mhm.
will create immense power either way.
Yep. I agree with that. I mean, I don't work with her, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've noticed how you work with him, and it is very similar.
hmm hmm
And I love that. I love that people have that ability to have two.
Yeah, like I said, it's the balance and polarity. I am a huge like believer in that. So where you have the masculine, you will have the feminine, or you'll have the light, you'll have the dark, whatever. You have the north, you'll have the south. You know, for me, at first when it was just Hecate in my life, there was no problem. And then when Hearn came into my life, it was a very more balanced structure,
Hmm.
and I had more. I had it's not like I had more guidance, because it's not that they came to me and it was new. It was just more like they revealed themselves to me at the times they did, but they've always been there. You know what
Hmm. Hmm. No, I like that. And I feel like they come to you sometimes when they're really needed.
I mean?
Like maybe they've always been trying to connect with you, but they just didn't find the urgency behind the call
Right.
or the
Mhm.
summons. But then there's also the aspect of they do tend to sit back and they're not going to hold your hand and tell you exactly what to do every step of the way because you need to find that in yourself.
Mhm.
And I think that's why I like, because I'm a great starter. I'm not a good finisher. And I need somebody to kick me in the ass when it comes to finishing the things that I say I want to do and the things that I start. And she's very good for that for me because she will be very forceful and not coddle me. She's not a coddler. She doesn't have time for patience in my, at least for me in my working. Like it's not one of those patient deities that's love and understanding. She's more like, if you don't do this, there's going to be consequences for everybody involved.
She does the same thing to me. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so glad. I thought that was a just me thing. Hold on. If she will tell, like, okay, anytime I slack, she reminds me there are things wanting me to slack, and if I want to be weak, then I can be weak. But she does not work with weak. So
No.
it's either I get up and I do this now, or everybody involved are gonna fail because of you. And I'm just like, oh my god, I can get up.
Yeah, like I didn't need that more responsibility put onto me. You know what I
And
mean?
but it's like it's because we do wield such power, and if not for this, then for what?
Mm-hmm.
And she, yes, she works with us to do a lot of things, but like that we want. But when it comes to what she wants, it's also, got to
Mm-hmm.
be there as well.
Yep.
And a lot of times when you start something, when it comes to the witch world, and anything you do, when you start something magically, you have to finish it.
You have to finish it or disillusion it. Like
Um,
you can't leave it.
no,
It can't be left to fester unless it's what
that's
it's
unless that's the actual intention and the point of the spell. It
right.
can't.
Right. But if you're just being lazy, oh my God, there is no,
Oh,
the consequences of that are, I don't know about you, but they're pretty freaking disastrous on my end.
oh my god. Oh my god. I've had I don't know about you, but I could have a whole video on spell fuck ups.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. I've
Hmm. And
accidentally done so much. I fixed everything. I have fixed everything. However, I have done a lot.
yeah, I mean, I think witches, we're not perfect.
Well, yeah, I mean, what witch do you know cast a spell perfectly every time they do it?
Everyone on TikTok. Tell me I'm lying.
Now, that's where we went. And she is not wrong.
I'm just saying, like, I'm so tired of the perfection in the witch world of like, you have to do it this way and it'll work just fine. No,
I'll
because
be
let's
honest with you.
go
The
ahead.
TikTok, witch TikTok, does not exist in the witch world. The witch world is too real for witch talk. The witch talk is just witch talk and witch world are two different things. Witch
I,
talk is in the world of the mortals.
yeah, I will say this. You
You
can
hear my squeaky ass chair?
no. Okay, now. But most of the time you're moving, you're talking, so we don't hear it because of your voice.
Thankfully. All right, good. All right, so continue. I'm sorry, not to cut you off.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm lucky I kept the train of thought, considering the state I'm in. Um, you can tell in some people's videos that they're genuine and they're real because they are honest about the things that go wrong and the things, that they've messed up on. If somebody's being honest with you and telling you about their failures, I'm more likely to be engaged in that person because they've actually done it and tried it and it failed. So this is the result and this is how they corrected it. This is why they corrected it. This is when they corrected it. Like, I'm more engaged with people that are talking to you on a real level than everybody that's like got love, light, and fairies in the background going ape shit because everything they do works all the time and it's perfection and happiness. Like, give me a break. That is not real. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking.
No, you should be. This is the fire we need.
It just annoys me
No,
because, like,
it's so true because it's fake, is what it is. And witchcraft. Look, this is why I always said witchcraft was better when it was in the world of the hidden. You know,
mm-hmm,
the occult is the meaning behind the occult is the hidden, the unknown. You know, shit nobody fucking knows.
yeah,
When witchcraft came out into the open because of stuff like media, it's not what you are seeing is not the real thing.
yeah,
So don't get caught up in that. I
yeah,
mean, I've always said though, when it comes to the real witchcraft, you can take a fake spell out of some crazy ass Halloween book or a fake spell from a movie or a TV show and make it real.
yeah,
You can.
100%.
And
Yeah,
the same goes with TikTok. Just because they are putting some fake crazy shit out there doesn't mean if you do it because you know how to actually practice witchcraft, you can make it real.
mm-hmm. I mean, you have to just read between the lines and accomplish the goal in your own way. Because, I mean, yes, okay, books are full of spells, but you have to look at them like guides.
They
Just because
are.
it worked
Yep.
for the person that wrote the book doesn't mean it's going to work for you, homie. Like, it,
Mhm.
especially when you're reading something and you're sitting there going, oh no, then immediately that's a no, don't do it. Like, the first time you have a negative connotation about what you're reading and what you're trying to accomplish because you're following somebody else's recipe, that's an automatic. It ain't gonna work because your brain has already kicked into finding the problem, which is finding the failure.
Mhm.
Wow, I dug deep on that one.
Yeah, you did. That was nice.
Look
I
at
like
me.
that. That was inspirational.
It was. Thank you. Now write it down so I don't forget it.
That's already gone.
The other part of working with Hekate is listening to people that work with Hekate on media, and it leads all these young, impressionable new witches down the path of utter destruction, and they get just totally messed up and screwed over. They fail at everything they do, and then they end up hating the deity because it didn't, whatever, and then they end up going to another deity, and then it fails because they haven't figured out who they are as a witch and as a person.
Right.
You have to be honest with yourself. And Hecate is very good at bringing forth honesty.
Yeah, that's again, we said in the last video, she is not someone who is gonna hide. She's gonna you're gonna go to her and she's gonna look at you and be like, get in the cauldron. We're changing your bitch ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real quick, I wanna just throw this out here real quick. A friend of mine hexed someone with Rain Around the Rosie. It can be done with anything. I've
Oh, yeah.
manipulated someone's mind with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It can be done with anything.
Yep. It just needs a little flair, man.
It
Like,
just needs the real magic. That's all it's
mhm.
lacking. And this is where I will say people like who making TV or movies or whatever the fuck, someone knows something out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's
100%.
always something like Grandma Aggie, Halloween Town.
Yeah.
She knew. Who told her that?
You want to know what Alan started watching the other night without me? And luckily, I've already seen season 1, so it wasn't a big deal. He's got to catch up anyway.
Did you
And
just
then
say Alistair?
Alan started watching. I probably just slurred my fucking words.
No,
Just Because
Okay, all right, all right.
fucking 8% alcohol on top of tequila. What was I thinking? Anyway,
Good ideas. That's what
not,
you're thinking.
I need to focus. Um, he started watching A Discovery of Witches. Have you ever watched that?
Hold
I
on.
think we said you hadn't.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, whoever wrote, first of all, it encompasses more than just witches. It's
Witches. It encompasses vampires.
vampires, the
Yeah,
witches, and other beings.
entities.
Sure, I couldn't get that word out.
She definitely said Alistair.
I don't care.
I thank you so. I'm gonna put that right here in case you wanted to read that for yourself.
I don't need to read it. How about we go back there? You didn't remember what we talked about, and then you were like, on the last episode, we remembered X, Y, and Z. Okay, hon. Okay. Stay in your lane. Park it. Let me have my dumb moments tonight.
I just parked it.
You did?
I just parked it.
Okay. Well, okay.
But I'm in the
Stop
middle of
yelling.
the road, so the people
Okay.
honking behind me, that's your fault.
Let them honk. I don't care. Just lost my train of thought.
Oh, Discovery of Witches.
Oh, whoever wrote that show did a lot of research on the vampire community. Not the fact that you can drink blood and live forever. Obviously, that's not true. But, or if it is, I haven't found it yet because I'm looking for it.
Relax.
Um,
Relax.
but a lot of the dialogue is very true to what we know and what witches do practice and how they do speak and how they do conjure and summons and all that stuff. It's a little exaggerated,
Of
but
course,
just like,
TV.
yeah, but like Salem, very accurate to a lot of things. Witches of East
Salem, I
End,
love Salem. You
hmm,
say Witches of East End, very
very
accurate.
accurate.
First of all, the Latin.
Yeah,
When I saw there was a show minus Vampire Diaries in the original, but like another show that like emphasizes witches and the use of Latin. I'm like, see, these are my people. These are
right.
my witches.
Oh, we could go down a rabbit hole on the originals and the accuracy, the
Oh my
setting.
God. No, hold on. Because I always tell people, I'm like, all right, if I'm going to be honest with you, the shows that got it mostly correct, the originals.
Yeah,
And it's terrifying. What do they know?
everything.
Who knows? Because let's go out in the middle of the woods, y'all. Like,
Right. It's scary. Like if you know, you know. It's that situation where if you know, you know.
no,
And then
exactly. Like
yeah,
watching Halloween Town as an adult, hearing what Aggie says to like the grandkids, like everything is real. Everything is like if you, like you wouldn't unless you're a witch, you don't know. You just think, oh yeah, Halloween Town, cute Disney movie.
mhm,
But no, as witches, I cock back my head so quick. I'm like, what? You're
yeah,
giving real information
right, right. Well, it's
on
like
TV on Disney Channel.
because they don't think anybody's really paying attention, or they're trying to get people subconsciously to start doing things.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother thing. Um, is a bat? What does that mean, Rowan? I don't know what
It's
that
a
means.
bop,
What is a bop, man?
like like it's a good show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
slaps.
it's yeah. There you go. It's busting.
Bussin'. That's his
Bussin'.
favorite word. It's bussin'.
You know what? Oh, you gotta watch too.
What?
A Sanctuary. Oh, no, no Sanctuary. A Witch's Tale.
I think I started that one. Is that the one with? Is that the English dubbed one?
Yeah. Wait, is it dubbed?
Then it's not what I'm talking about. It's not the same one I thought it was. Which I'll have to look into that one.
Maybe it is. Did I watch
No,
a dubbed show? Not know.
no, you would know.
Don't
Sorry.
put it past me.
I mean, I
Don't
can't.
put it
It's
past
so
me.
hard for me to watch dubbed shows.
I mean, no, I agree, which is why I can't be because I watched the fucking whole season. Does somebody know? Because now I'm questioning myself. Anyway, it's a very good show. No, it's not dubbed. It's not dubbed. It's English. Why would it be dubbed? They speak the
Okay,
same language.
then I haven't seen it. That's what it boils down to. Is you saw something I didn't see.
Okay, you gotta watch it. It's a great show.
There was a show that I wanted to watch, and I think it was in Portuguese, but it was really. I saw all the trailers for it, and it wasn't. I guess I just didn't catch on that it was dubbed over, but the mouth thing, and then it didn't match. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, no,
it drives me nuts. But
I've literally, I will, I mean, I'm okay with watching a show in a different language. I'll read the subtitles. I've done it a few times, and I'll be honest, every time I've done it, they're great shows. I've
yeah,
watched,
no, they really
I've
are.
watched. Have you seen Dark, the German
Really?
show?
No.
Such a great show. It's about time travel, and it's a mindfuck show. And 30 Coins. I was telling Tequila,
I've heard about the 30 coins. I think
30
you talked
Coins
about it.
is such a good show. Like,
I haven't
oh my,
watched it
there's
yet.
first of all, there's witchcraft in it. Like, I mean, it's evil, like fucking, like some evil ass fucking Mexican witch, but like, I love it.
I'm
It's fucking
down. It's got to be better than the
swarming
last one.
maggots and fucking like, I love it. You gotta watch the show. I mean, I
Maggots.
understand it's an entire Spanish show, but like, if you can watch it with reading subtitles,
I can understand some Spanish. I just can't get my
I'll
mouth.
be honest. What like okay, when I watched Dark, I think there was I don't know how many seasons, but by the time it was over, there was full fledged scenes I swore was in English.
I think your brain just started comprehending the rhythm of the language.
Yeah, no, and that's what it. So it's like at first you might struggle, but by the end of it, you're gonna be like, "Wow, that was an amazing show," and you're not ever gonna think about it being in Spanish or German or French or Italian or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Great shows. Oh, great shows.
There's so many good ones on there. On like, I do wonder where some of their information come. We're getting so off topic, but I
I
wonder.
know this is so not Hekate, but
I just wonder where they get their information.
me too. That's what it all started with. It's just where are y'all getting your information from? Because these people really do know some shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, so Hekate. Right.
Okay, so what else do you want to cover when it
What is
comes to working with your experiences?
yeah? What do you think? What do you find Hecate's strength, or what do you utilize Hecate's strength in more often? Like, what do you think? Like, what certain workings do you find Hecate is like her energy is the best in, or just very over encompassing? If I use that word correctly, and don't ask for definition on it because I can't give you one.
All encompassing. I know what it means. Um, I don't want to say because it's gonna make me sound bad.
Just yeah, at this point, you think they don't know we're not the nicest of witches. We're
She,
actually heroes.
actually, we are. We do a lot of good,
We'll
but
be
we.
honest. I'm Batman. You're Cat Bitch, right? Or Bat Bitch.
I am bat bitch.
Bat
I am
Bitch. Batman,
bat.
Bat Bitch. So we're superheroes.
We do a lot of work. Okay. All right. All right. Let's just put it out there. What are we working on right now? We're doing
Oh
something. Not
wait.
that. Not that. Not that. I'm not
Okay.
going to go in depth. But
Okay.
like the reasoning behind.
Okay.
Someone was hurt. Someone was taken advantage of. Someone was manipulated, and that person can't defend themselves. So I feel like she really takes hold and takes root in workings that encompass doing a deed that needs to be done, that's a dirty deed but for the right reason. She's very gung ho, at least in my practice. I can't speak for Kevin, but in my practice,
I think you can speak for
I
Kevin.
mean, I know I can. I was just trying to give you the opportunity. Um, she likes when people take charge and do things for people that are things that somebody can't do for themselves. She likes the fact that someone is willing to take up the reins and do the dirty work for the greater good. She likes the fact that we are protectors, that we protect the innocent because they can't do it themselves or don't have the ability. And even though those workings are very dark, they're always for the greater good of the community, the person, or the self. And she latches on to that type of work, and she is super involved in all of it. All of it. Like she will tell you, grab this herb, not that herb. If you go to touch an herb, it's an instant yes or no. Yes, do this. Yes, do that. She will come to you in dreams, and she will give you, yeah, she will lay out stuff that makes no sense until you start the work. And then it's like the dream falls into place. It's like a puzzle piece coming together. She's very much into taking charge and helping the innocent and bringing people to light that have used her shadow or the darkness to cover their deeds. That is how I feel about that.
I love that. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I agree with you 100,000%. I was, I have a hexane powder recipe.
As he gets it out.
Where is it? Because I'm gonna forget it. I have a hexane powder recipe, and I wrote the recipe all by myself. I was very proud, until someone decides, it's not good enough. So mid powder making, this woman, you know what she does for me? Oh, there. She sends me a vision. She sends me spiders, telling me to add dead spiders.
She loves the dead spiders.
Ah, I know. I don't know why.
She loves her dead
See
spiders.
that?
I can see the dit. I see legs. Yeah. Or is it legs?
I don't know. There's a lot of things in here. The shit is pure red,
Yeah.
and I'm not touching it with my bare hands. That's for damn sure.
I wouldn't. You want me to screenshot this? Screenshot what?
Screenshot what?
I don't know.
Screenshotting nothing.
What'd you say?
I said don't screenshot nothing. I forgot people have that power.
No, I mean we have never shared like full on. Well, actually, that's not true because we share recipes all the time when we're making stuff online. Well, there went that. But
So no, yeah, I agree. When it comes to she'll get very much involved.
you have no idea. That was a blimp. That was a quick snippet of repulsiveness.
You guys saw my face last night when she was talking about some goop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so a lot. I mean, other things I find her very, very well diverse in is anytime I need to make potions. She's a great herbalist. She has, she's said to have her own garden in the other world. She is huge when it comes to the witch's herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Other things involving anything to do with family. When it comes to mother's magic and her, I don't know what that connection and strength is, and it is something I unfortunately will never share because I am not a mother, and I never will be a mother. But
You're a cat dad. You're a cat dad.
I have a cat daddy,
You are a cat daddy.
but
You're the best cat daddy.
they don't suckle my teeth though. I didn't give birth to them. I didn't spend 9.5 or 10 months with them.
That's true.
So something in that strength and that bond and that energy is huge. Anytime I find myself working with mothers, working with what you could have, you good, you good over there? My witch's tea.
I was doing good. I was controlling myself.
Hey yo, you got your zoomies and you're ripping up a coffin.
Maybe she needs your teeth.
What? Hold on. Wait, what? What'd you say?
Nothing?
Okay, because Michael Myers is playing on my phone right now, so I couldn't hear you.
Why is Michael Myers playing on your phone?
Because Quentin is texting me.
It's about that time, probably.
Soon it is. Soon it is that time. What about you? You too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
I have to change my shirt.
Yes, you do. I got a peep of it earlier, but I wanted to say something. Did you sneeze?
Dylan, did I sneeze?
Someone said bless you. Lady
Oh,
Witch
I
said,
coughed. My cough sounds like a sneeze, and my sneeze sounds like a fairy farting.
what?
You never heard this? You've never heard me sneeze?
I mean, I've heard you sneeze plenty of times. I don't think I'd call that a fairy fart. Do you know? Have you? What do you? Anyway,
You see these nails? There you go.
wow, you have an extra half inch on me,
Call you up.
or actually, not even on me. Just
Not even. Like your fingers are so long, it's stupid. Anyway, thank you, Lady Witch, for blessing me.
so, anytime I do magic for mothers or magic involving children or family, she's huge in. When it
Hmm.
comes to if I'm like on a hunt for something, if I'm in the woods for, like looking for something, anytime I'm searching for something, she is very good at helping me find stuff and guiding me to where I need to be. Like today at the asylum, I needed to find. I had an entire property to find what I needed, but I wanted to be guided to the right spot, and I was. And I think that was her helping me, um, and spirits. Um, a lot. Anytime when it comes to astral projection, loose not lucid dreaming. I mean, yeah, sure, but I was gonna say divination, spirit work, necromancy, stuff like that. Anytime I'm doing something justified and for the right though, she is like the greatest judge. You know what I mean? She will hand out a sentence and a righteous sentence and maybe a very
Vicious.
vicious, righteous sentence. Don't go to her for the petty shit, guys.
Mm-mm.
That's definitely.
No, I will say she does not get a lot of recognition for the good that she does and the good that she helps with when it comes to righteousness and vengeance and balancing of scales. She doesn't get a lot of play with that. Like in at least I have never heard anybody refer to her in those terms of um not yes, they refer to her in vengeful working, but not active parts of serving justice in a vengeful manner to someone that is outside yourself,
Hmm.
and she's very, very, very big on that, at least for us.
I was gonna say too that do you celebrate her Depnon?
I'll be honest, I didn't know. I know you do. I know
Her
you
Dep.
made me feel guilty.
Well, guess what? You're gonna start doing
Yes, I am.
every dark moon because we have it with every cauldron chat, and part of the cauldron chat is celebrating the Depnon because there was sets to how to celebrate the Depnon and charity in a sense was one of them.
Hmm.
And I view the cauldron shop as something where it's like I'm giving to the people, giving knowledge and information, or just chit chatting among the witchy community, and a safe space to go to. So that's one of the reasons I do that is for Hekate and to celebrate her Defnon.
Hmm.
We're gonna start doing that. Yeah, her Defnon falls on every dark moon. Um, all it is going to her shrine, going to the crossroads, going to um, the borderline of towns, villages, states, cities,
That's the
whatever
one.
it is, and going there with offerings and leaving it for her and her spirits, leaving it out at night, lighting a candle, leave whatever it is, and saying some prayers, and saying some chants and stuff, and just honoring her and, just giving her offerings and praise and stuff like that. A sign of devotion every dark moon. It said
Yeah,
that she goes around to collect her offerings.
yeah, that is the word that I was waiting on you to say. Another sign of devotion, not just a random offering.
Mhm.
Because I mean, we offer up to her every working we
Yeah,
do.
right. No, this is just another sign of devotion that you do.
Yeah, extra and above.
Mhm.
And it never occurred to me.
And I
Again,
will say, real quick, another thing too with the Depnons, they're powerful, but they're very especially powerful if you connect that Depnon energy to all other Depnon energies that's being performed that night. Sorry.
we're gonna have to go into that. You're gonna have to tell me about that later. Okay. Are we doing another one of these, or are we?
I mean, what do you think?
I think we got to get better at getting our crap together. That we remember what we've talked about.
We got to rewatch.
Yeah.
You, you got
What?
to rewatch.
You got to rewatch
You,
because I've been rewatching, except for today.
you got to rewatch, and then take note. And then we're gonna take note.
I'm not your study buddy, bro. You do it yourself.
No, you're not. You're the one that does the studying, and I'm the one cheating. I'm using your answers.
Oh, okay. Okay. No.
I really appreciate you helping me with my answers, passing these tests.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Although I feel like I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants most of the time. But you're welcome.
That's something you were gonna say before.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, because I got you off like an asshole.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Admittance is the next step to fixing the problem. It'll never
So, as she uses her damn rose quartz, and I got the problem.
Oh, you were gonna say something about my damn shirt. I was gonna tell you where I got the shirt from.
Oh, I know where you got this. Didn't you get the shirt from a gun store today?
No,
Where'd you get
that
it?
was a different shirt. I got a different shirt from the gun store today. This one Dylan got for me at a metal concert this year.
Oh, really?
It says Defend Death Metal, and it's got AK-47 on it.
Yeah, no, yeah, I saw the AK-47 earlier. Oh, that's sick.
Him's so sweet sometimes, and then sometimes he's so not.
Well,
Him jealous.
you know, he's cancer.
Don't go there. I know. He's my good cancer though, because we can blow up at each other, and he will still talk to me the next day. Unlike my other not so awesome cancer, by the name we shall not name at work, that gets petty and doesn't talk to me for 2 weeks.
Well, hopefully he's only got 2 weeks.
No, not that one. I don't even know what that one is. I don't know.
How do you not know?
I'm not getting invested in a problem.
Right. Okay. Well, I probably wouldn't be surprised if it's, I don't know. We're not going there. All right. Oh, now I gotta know who the other one is. Okay. So anyway, guys.
He's 6'3", starts with a J.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know
Okay.
who it is. The nosy one.
Yeah. The nosy one. Exactly. Oh, all right, guys. Well, that is it on part 2 of experiencing Hekate. We're probably gonna come out with the part 3 because I feel like we can't really get enough out there, and we go on so many rambles.
Oh my god! And I can't get enough of us.
I know.
Why do you say I know? Thank you. Like it was all about you. Hush up.
I said, well, yeah, I'd say thank you. I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a wonderful night, and then stay tuned maybe next Saturday for part 3. Say goodnight, Crescent.
Good night, Crescent.
I love it. All right. Bye, guys.